All right, whew, we are back. No intro. Do I got a good intro? No need for an intro. Too deep for an intro. Shout out to Cole. Welcome to another episode of the Old Kids Podcast. Larry June dropped the album on Friday that we did not come around to listening to. It is called Spaceships on the Blade. We heard a couple tracks from this album. We heard Private Valet. I don't think I reacted to any of them, like I actually posted a reaction, but I did listen to In My Pockets and Private Valet. I think that's the only one I listened to. And yeah, those are the only ones I listened to. So we're gonna listen to the whole album now. First track on here from Uncle Herm, Part 4.
Stay healthy, stay organic. Your associates can change, and I hope they
stay
do.
Healthy, bro.
But until they wake
I
up
just
and
say
smell
chicken
the cookies,
with broccoli.
Don't let their negativity prevent you
and
from
potato.
doing what you.
That was the intro. The first track I heard already, which is Private Valet. So we're gonna move on to the next track, which is I'm Him.
Man,
okay.
Man. I'm dipping through traffic, blues and pockets. My rank is high, these hoes is flocking. I'm checking my bank, I'm thinking the ways. I smack from the back to her leg shake. Something is crazy. Invest in yourself but still have a little fun. And make sure your outcome always income. And understand everybody know what you for real.
I love Larry June music. Like just how do I say this? The context of the things he says, like oh shit, what the fuck was that? The things he talks about. Just like, you know, invest in yourself. Like, he's being really realistic. Like, invest in yourself, but have a little fun. You know what I'm saying?
Running up a bag, I don't chase hoes. Running up a bag, I don't chase hoes.
That was a cool track. It wasn't like a crazy track or anything like that. Definitely like a vibey track you play, maybe just riding around your city or something like that. Next track on here is Things You Do.
Much time, but I spend it with you. Spend it with you. Spend it with you. Know you was the when I first met you.
Okay.
I know you was the one. We can do it all, me and you. You make me wanna stay around. You been hurt, I can tell. Man.
Hey.
Look, you let me wanna stay around. We can do it all, me and you.
Yeah.
You make me wanna stay around.
I like that track, but I feel like it was more of an interlude type of track. You know what I'm saying? It could have played as an interlude. But I do love like the soothing instrumental in there. I think that was a harp at some point in that instrumental. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, pretty cool track. Next track on here is Don't Check Me.
Have you ever drove to Vegas in the bucket? The money was cool, I took a chance, nigga, fuck it. You flipped out on her, thought the bitch was fucking. But real talk, bro, you should've focused on that money. Lame, you niggas lightweight weenie. I'm just keeping it real. I'm a Frisco nigga with a different appeal. White tee, blue jeans, fit a hat to the back. Niggas know how I'm coming, I'm everywhere with the bag.
That track I probably like least favorite out of all the ones we heard right now. But that's just because like it didn't go anywhere for me. Like it didn't have a hold of me. Is the way I'm explaining it. You know, just like there. Yeah, let's just move on to the next track, which is Another Day, Part 2.
Sometimes I wonder how I still spit on these tracks. Damn. Man.
I kind of like that sample.
Another day in the city. Another day. Another day in the city. Another day.
That hook is nice too. I like when he gets in like kind of that singing part. I say that's probably one of my favorites on the album out of everything we heard so far. Not my top one, because Private Valet is probably my top one still right now. But yeah, let's keep it going. Next track on here is Tools of the Game, Interlude, featuring Wallow 267.
Just had to see the spaceships, man. At one moment, I thought I was in Mars somewhere. I thought I was out of space. I didn't even know where I was at.
Did you see Kid Cudi?
It just was like out of nowhere, man. Larry, man.
He's the man on the moon. Next track, Corte Madera, California.
Shit crazy, nigga.
That shit crazy. That instrumental crazy.
Man.
That instrumental.
Taking GT speed when I'm sliding through the city. Every man for himself, gotta move with intention. Niggas say they go rob me, nigga, bet get with me. Sliding with a fuck.
That's one of my favorite tracks on the album for sure. Wasn't too long, and just that instrumental right there had me hooked right there, dude. That was a nice instrumental right there. Next track, still Boomin, featuring 2 Chainz.
Bitch, don't check me. Check that motherfucking account balance.
I would say that right now. Like
the bitch, trap still booming. Sun hefty in the clip, trap still booming. In this midnight fit, trap still booming. Told him you ain't got
for some K-roll. And some people call me wrong if you say so. But I gave him a discount. I'm an A-ho. I'm from the A-ho. When she get on the knee, but she don't wanna pray though.
I actually really enjoyed 2 Chainz verse on there. But I don't think it's one of my favorite tracks. So next track, Brand New Machinery featuring DUCKWRTH, who if you guys don't know DUCKWRTH, one track I would recommend by him is Super Bounce with Earth Gang. That's a fire track.
stay around. Drop my top love, I'm on my way to you. On my way.
Sing that shit, Larry. Like that hook. Y'all hear that instrumental though?
Where you at, love? I'm pulling up. New whip.
That two-door coupe, baby, wanna take a trip. Live fast on the Sunset Strip. I'm just trying to make it to the strip.
I like the hook and I like the first instrumental, but like that it kind of got into like a Jamaican type of beat instrumental, which I was not a big fan of. So I would say I'm like on the fence about that track. But next track on here is I'll Make Time.
How you doing, baby?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Looking all pretty and shit.
What you know?
Fat man, and you know that I condone that. If you ain't ready, girl. And I like your style. We should talk for a while. You the baddest around.
I would say that's one of my favorite tracks on the album. I think that's a track you play maybe you're on a date and y'all driving home at night after the date. I would say you play that. Or maybe you play that before the date. I don't know, but it's definitely something got to do with a date and you just riding down with that track playing. And I think the next track is going to be a love track too, because it's featuring Sid. It is called For Tonight.
Here, simple things, no
yes.
Like. Casually call you mine. Need a thing in your life, yeah.
And you still mean a whole lot to me.
I'm all yours for the night.
Yo, Sid on this hook is nice, bro. Good choice.
Hop in, I'm trying to show you. I got a few places I've been trying to go to. You might as well slide. Maybe we can cruise. Cause I never wanna rock with you. And we can go right now. You know I'm trying to rock with you.
Probably another favorite one on the album. Shout out to Sid on that hook was nice right there. Like I said, very love infused track. A lot reminding me a lot of literally like a late night drive with someone you like. Next track, In My Pocket's already heard that, so we're gonna go on to the next track after that, which is 5.0 Chronicles featuring Currency.
Hop in my 5-0, toss on something smooth, plotting on a bigger move. Real estate in the hills, came with a master plan.
I like how he sampled himself.
Start range hella far. Pull up by my used to be LeBron. Backsliding every now and then. She still cool, so we like.
Probably not one of my favorite tracks. Probably one of my least favorite tracks. I just was not a fan of like that like they sampled himself on Smoothie 91, but it sounded a little weird with the like, you know, high pitch or low pitched voice or whatever. So yeah, that was not the track for me. But next track, Breakfast in Monaco. The Alchemist, Uncle Al on production. I'm excited for this one. I'm really excited.
Sipping the sparkling water and shit.
Oh, sparkling water, fire. What kind though? Perrier?
No.
Perrier, my bad.
Day for the private drive, so pristine. You would not see a flaw in my dime. Birds chirping, did the green juice. She did the iced coffee. We've been putting work in so long. Had to sacrifice a whole lot, but now it's way better days. Can't give up now, yeah, you gotta hold on.
Hold on.
I hit the steam room, then I read a book. Take a couple calls, then I'm back to jet.
The steam room has a lot of benefits. It's nice too. Hey, this going in the playlist, bro.
I've been on the mission, strictly bag getting. Shit been hitting different.
Another favorite track on the album. Shout out to Alchemist. Like I said, never disappoints on the instrumental, and he did not disappoint on this instrumental. That rising little kind of instrumental he was going on right there. Larry June's kind of melodic hook right there was nice. The stuff he was talking about, like I mentioned. Yeah. Next track on here is Larry's Diner.
Thinking white vert, 2020 vision counter. With my eyes closed, rose gold on the didn't change. Walked in the diner, tipped the host. Then I took a seat.
Welcome in, Larry.
Gray sweatpants made by Dior. They pocket watching from the sideline. Man, these niggas different.
Alright, another favorite track on the album. I thought that was nice. I thought that like slow instrumental, very slow approach on there with the like ocean sounds as he's talking about the ocean and this and that was just nice. I thought that track was just blissful. That's how I want to describe that track. Next track on here is Organic Adjustments.
I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. Cruising, thinking, plotting on a bigger move. Putting in overtime. So much more I gotta do. Even when I'm out on the road, I memorize it. When you really came from it. Seen niggas make a little money and then change on me. Late night cruising, thinking, plotting on a bigger move.
Not one of my favorite tracks on the album, but I thought it was a cool track, and I definitely love the context of it and like what he was talking about, kind of going harder, kind of motivating in a way, you know what I'm saying? Definitely motivating actually. Next track on here, Spaceships and Orange Juice. Orange Juice is fire. Not that fake ass orange juice, but like the actual squeezed orange juice is so fire.
Nicole, I've been trying to make it happen full time. Father just trying to make it home. I cop a lot, so my price low. Up in the block with a lead blow. I'm Larry Bird shooting from the 3. I'm elevated on a different.
I didn't even know he was gonna say shoot.
Hard, need a bigger kitchen. Moving solo.
Is Larry Bird the one that shoots like that? Not a big fan of that track. I don't think that's one of my favorites, but that doesn't mean, when I say it's not one of my favorites, I don't mean like it's bad, but I probably won't come back to it. So yeah, next track on here is Extra of featuring Babyface Ray.
For the shirt, fly nigga, I got it on. I'm Bruce Wayne in a Lambo, nigga toting on that old, been doing.
Mine went got me tatted. Hellcat never scattered. Hit the club, wanna scatter. Gangsta pass get revoked once I hear you read it.
I got extra. A couple condos, I got extra. 50 in this car, I got extra.
I like Babyface Ray's verse on there. I actually did. I'm not a big fan of the track, but I did enjoy Babyface Ray's contribution to the track. Not one of my favorites. So next track, last track on here, Appreciate It All.
Whoopers in the bag on me. Homie, wrap that shit wrong. Left the bag open. Had me feeling like the only person I depend on. Nigga, me.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Get tricky, gotta stay on your toes. Stay focused, my nigga. Don't be chasing these hoes. K, make it back, double up, toss it in the safe. Assets, use a portion for some real estate. Yeah, couldn't tell you it was perfect, but the game's been good to me.
Also another favorite one on the album. That hook reminded me of another hook from a different, like that beginning of the hook. When you know, I know things that get hard. He was, what song was it? I forgot which song it is, but it's the one that goes like, I know you not happy buggy you, cause it's better days. As far as the album goes though, I thought this album was cool. Didn't think it was like I wouldn't say album of the year or anything like that, but what I look for, here's a way like I describe Larry June's music. It's just like classy but West Coast. It's like a classy West Coast feeling to it. Definitely like a low rider type of music that I get from him. But one thing I really admire about it is like, once again, the substance. Like the substance he talks about and all that. Is that the right word? I don't even know if I be wording shit correctly. But yeah, that's the right word, right? Okay. But like just the motivation he brings in it, you know, being healthy, you know, promoting being healthy, drinking green juice and orange juice, you know, all that shit is really helpful for people and it's really helpful for your mind. So like, I like how he talks about all that and, you know, balancing life and stuff. And like, although he goes super hard, he's still, you know, but yeah, there is a variety of tracks I enjoyed on here. Production wise, I feel like maybe it could have been a bit different. Like musically, I feel like it could have been could have gone in different directions, you know, gone like made something different that we wouldn't expect. He stuck to like his roots and what he does best. So yeah, can't be mad at that. I will tell you guys my favorite tracks though. Private Valet, Another Day Part 2, Corte Madera. I could say that. Corte Madera. California. For Tonight with Sid. I'll Make Time as well. And Breakfast in Monaco, Larry's Diner, and Appreciate It All. There's like half the tracks that I'll probably be going back to. So yeah, let me know your guys' favorite tracks on here. What did you enjoy the most about the album? Which production did you enjoy the most? All that good stuff. I think I'm gonna leave it off at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Peace.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.